This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
The city of Moses Lake is now enforcing its ordinance banning camping in all city parks.
With a new year, new representatives take their seats in Congress and in the Washington legislature.
Every year, locals will line up at the edge of Moses Lake and jump into the freezing cold water to bring in the new year. Sand dune lovers, pyromaniacs, and people who just need to get rid of a Christmas tree all have one event in common on New Year's Day.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News. And it starts now.
The city of Moses Lake is now enforcing its ordinance banning camping in all city parks. Notices were given to 16 homeless individuals camping in parks on December 21st, with a date to vacate the parks of December 26th. Moses Lake Police Chief Kevin Fuhr said the majority of the individuals were compliant with the new regulations approved by the City Council back on December 11th due to public safety concerns. A total of 6 individuals remained in the parks on December 26th and have since moved elsewhere. Any property, including tents, left in the park are stored by the police department for 60 days before disposal if the property has not been claimed. Under the new ordinance, camping is prohibited at all times in city parks, and parks are closed from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., allowing the police department to criminally trespass violators. Camping is still allowed in public spaces and city-owned property. Portable surveillance cameras remain up at Civic Center Park, behind the police department, and on the north end of the Alder Fill. The City Council previously voted down an ordinance that would have also banned camping in public spaces during the day. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by...
Change doesn't have to be complicated. With a low-profile microwave hood combination that's ready to install right out of the box. It fits in the same space as your under-cabinet hood, so you can get your microwave off the countertop and make space for the routines worth keeping. The low-profile microwave hood combination, from the #1 selling appliance brand in the USA.
Whirlpool Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata.
With a new year, new representatives take their seats in Congress and in the Washington legislature. The U.S. House of Representatives swears in its members of the 116th Congress on Thursday, including Kim Schreier, the first woman and the first Democrat to represent Washington's 8th congressional district since it was established in 1982. She joins a majority with 235 fellow Democrats. The House will elect a new speaker as one of its first orders of business. Fellow Democrat Maria Cantwell is also sworn in as Washington's junior senator, after winning re-election over Susan Hutchison. In Schreier's neighboring 4th district, Republican Dan Newhouse returns to the House for his 3rd term. In Olympia, the new legislative session begins January 14th. Freshman House member Keith Gaynor takes the seat long held by fellow Republican Carrie Condata, representing Washington's 12th legislative district. On the same day, Matt Manweller, re-elected last year to the 13th House district, will resign to be replaced by another Republican selected by county commissioners in his district. 3 candidates are under consideration. Jefferson Robbins, iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by...
Your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
3, 2, 1. Every year, locals will line up at the edge of Moses Lake and jump into the freezing cold water to bring in the new year. The polar bear plunge tradition has been going on for years now, but the Grant County Animal Outreach took it over 12 years ago. The Animal Outreach program collected money to help the animals in its care. Carmen Durding headed the event, and she was pleased to see the warmer weather brought out more participants.
This year it's going to be more because it's so much warmer.
Yeah, you had to cut holes in the ice last year, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, cutting holes is fun. But this year, since we don't have to, hopefully there's more people out here having fun.
While there were several participants who make annual appearances, this year saw plenty of first-timers.
Cold. It was good, but it's for a good cause. And yeah, it's definitely a shocker, though.
I feel pretty good. I feel fresh, you know? Feels good,
Like
yeah.
a new beginning?
Yeah, I see what they mean by it.
For those who missed the polar bear plunge, it will be back next New Year's. I'm Adam Chikoski for iFIBER 1 News. Sand dune lovers, pyromaniacs, and people who just need to get rid of a Christmas tree all have one event uncommon on New Year's Day, and that's the Sand Scorpions Christmas tree burning. The Sand Scorpions collect Christmas trees from people who are willing to donate, or people bring their own to watch them burn on the cold desert of the Moses Lake sand dunes. To Sand Scorpions founders and board members, this tradition is more than just a fun way to spend New Year's Day. It's how their entire organization got started.
Back in 1990, this is my wife Penny.
Hi.
Me and Penny and a couple of our friends met at the south end of the lake down here, about a quarter mile away, down by the water. And we decided we're going to have this little Christmas tree burn. So we all bought our 3 little tiny Christmas trees. We had a little party, and that's when we started the Sand Scorpion group and this event. So.
What started as a small group trying to keep the sand dunes alive grew bigger than Archer could have ever imagined over the past 29 years. Jay Maycumber has been going to Christmas tree burnings on the sand dunes since he was a little kid. Now, as a grown man, he feared the tradition was starting to die. So as of last year, he found a way to save the annual event.
I enjoy it a lot. That's why I started collecting trees. Each year it kind of seems like the amount of real trees that come out gets smaller and smaller. So last year I started collecting trees. This year was more successful than last year. This year I got about 65 trees, and last year it was maybe half that.
The Christmas tree burning will be back next year for those who wish to donate their old trees. I'm Adam Chikoski for iFIBER 1 News.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.